Regenerative Global Sustainability Systems. One Community Weekly Progress Update, number 666.
One Community is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are creating open source and free shared blueprints and resources, tools and tutorials, and do-it-yourself instructions for highest good living. Creating solution models that create additional solution creating models in the service of all life on this planet. This includes highest good approaches to food, energy, housing, education, for-profit and non-profit business creation, society, and true earth stewardship.
Hello and welcome to another episode of One Community's Weekly Progress Update. My name is Jay and this is our December 22nd, 2025 edition, last episode of the year. And today what I want to talk about is regenerative global sustainability systems. Regenerative global sustainability systems. Everything you see happening in the background of this video is what One Community is creating as open source and DIY replicable regenerative global sustainability systems components. And what our organization, our all volunteer nonprofit organization, is about is creating the do-it-yourself tools, tutorials, resources, and DIY instructions for all aspects of sustainable living so that they can be replicated as either individual components or as a comprehensive teacher demonstration community, village, city, or hub designed to function as a regenerative global sustainability system, and to create a global cooperative and collaborative of regenerative global sustainability systems, teacher demonstration hubs working together to create even more open source tools, tutorials, resources, and do-it-yourself instructions for all aspects of sustainable living, covering specifically food, energy, housing, what we like to call highest good approaches to fulfilled living, education, economics, and stewardship. These are the areas that we have identified as covering the complete human experience. The foundations of sustainability are necessary to create a new paradigm of living sustainably that most people consider to be far superior to the way they're living right now. And our goal is to make it easy enough, affordable enough, and attractive enough for the idea to spread on its own. Because from our perspective right now, humanity is going through some challenges. And we have all the resources, we have the knowledge, we have the ability to solve these challenges, but it's not easy enough, affordable enough, or attractive enough for the idea to really take hold. And so we are addressing that as the foundational problem and foundational challenge for widespread implementation of regenerative global sustainability systems that can address the greatest challenges that humanity is facing right now for this generation and for future generations to come, because it's modifiable, it's adaptable, it's open source and free shared, so that it can be evolved to meet those challenges and to create more and more interesting and useful approaches to all these different areas: food, energy, housing, again, even fulfilled living, education, economics, and stewardship, creating solutions to all these different areas that can be implemented as either the complete teacher demonstration hub or as individual components. And if you want details in all those, because a lot of people say, well, why don't you give us more details? Because if I said that every single video, it gets real boring really fast. So watch to the end if you want to see bullet points on each one of those areas. Take a look at what's happening in the background of this video, but visit our website if you really want to understand what we're all about and how we are designing these regenerative global sustainability systems. You should dig deep into our website and see how we see each of these areas as not only interrelated, but as interdependent. And so while we are designing everything to be able to be implemented as individual components, so there's something there for everyone. So somebody who's like, hey, I'm not interested in regenerative global sustainability systems, I just want to grow something I've never grown before. I want to build a home that's going to last longer and built without any toxic materials, or I would just like to run a home-based education program that is built off of the most revolutionary and progressive education models in the world. This is designed for that. But putting the whole model together to create the complete teacher demonstration hub and the complete sustainable living experience is really the ultimate goal of One Community. And this is what One Community will be, a place where hundreds of thousands of people can visit annually, experience everything that it is that we've created, and then be able to implement each of the individual components or the complete model to create their own version of a teacher demonstration hub, or just a sustainable community model that they can bring together people that share their values, friends, family, etc., to live sustainably in a way that is better than the way that most people are living right now. And so our idea for regenerative global sustainability systems is that if we make them easy enough and affordable enough and demonstrate them as attractive enough, the idea can spread its own, and a self-replicating model like this, and this is part of why it's regenerative. The global sustainability system built into the model itself is the regenerative nature founded on this idea of self-replication and open source, so that it's constantly evolving, improving, and iterating to create even better versions of itself that are open source and free shared, so that people have access to that, and so we can create solutions that will work within any environment. Our model is designed to be built in a wild environment, in a rural environment. But could this model be applied in an urban environment? Could it be applied in cities? Absolutely. Could we be retrofitting these abandoned strip malls and turning them into sustainable community models with sustainable housing and built-in businesses and those kinds of things as well? Absolutely. This absolutely could be done. And so we're starting with what we feel is most applicable globally, and what we feel will be most easy to function or rather, what would be the best foundation for launching models like that, by creating everything that we're creating the way that we're creating it, so it can be built anywhere in the world in rural areas, to build this global cooperation, this global collaboration of these global sustainability teacher demonstration hubs, so that they can create what's necessary to then be applied within city environments as well. I mean, it's just the fastest way to the goal. And so this is what One Community is all about. We have put in hundreds of thousands of hours. We're over 300,000 hours into it. We've had over 2,000 volunteers contribute to the project so far. We're a nonprofit organization. We're a non-governmental organization. We are a 100% volunteer organization, including myself, creating this because we want to live this way, building it because we want anyone else who's interested in living this way to be able to do so as well, and because we are on a path to achieving the tipping point. Our goal is to achieve that tipping point of mainstream participation and adoption and implementation, to say that we have achieved a sustainable civilization. And with a self-replicating model like this, which I started to mention earlier, we have the ability to do that within one generation. If One Community as an organization can inspire 2 more communities of even just 50 people to begin the year after we start construction, and if us and those 2 communities working together can inspire 4 more the year after that, and then 8 more, and then 16 and 32 and 64, then we could achieve global sustainability, including the entire human population, in 30 years. Now, will it actually unfold that way? Of course not. Of course not. So there will be, failed models. There will be, sustainability refugees, I guess you could say, people looking for other communities because the community they started in isn't something that worked for them, or that didn't succeed. Our goal is to address all of those challenges as they come up, to continue to evolve, to continue to iterate, and to create more and more teacher demonstration hubs, so that we can more successfully provide the tools and resources to address whatever challenges people run into. And again, to just reach that tipping point of participation. It doesn't have to include everybody, and it won't include everyone. Of course it won't include everyone, so people have different views and different ideas of how they want to live. Our goal is to provide a model that is better than the way that almost everybody is living right now, and a clear path to be able to achieve that for themselves, their family, their friends, etc. But then whether or not people want to do this is entirely up to them. We want to clearly define, though, how much is it going to cost, how long is it going to take, and what does that living experience look like, and what is a diversity of ways that you can achieve this goal, thus the 7 different sustainable villages that we've created, so that people can choose the one that works best for them. So this is what One Community is about. This is what we're up to. If you like what we're up to and you're interested in this, you'd like to help, visit our helping page. If you'd like to contribute, obviously, please donate to our project. We are 100% volunteer. We are a nonprofit organization. So every donation really goes a long ways to make a difference with us. If you'd like a weekly dose of positivity in your inbox, subscribe to our newsletter through our website, or like and subscribe to this channel. And of course, if you'd like to see exactly what our all-volunteer team has accomplished within the last week, you can visit our written blog. And if you'd like to follow our progress, we're on all the different social media networks to make that as easy as possible. We are on X, we are on Pinterest, we are on Instagram, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Facebook, and all the other ones as well. And yeah, this is what we're up to. This is how we're creating regenerative global sustainability systems. Everybody is invited to participate. Visit our website if you'd like to see all the open source tools, tutorials, resources, and do-it-yourself instructions, the results of 300,000 plus hours of research and design. And yeah, stick around for another couple of minutes, see bullet points on all the major components. And until next week, we, of course, keep it on. Thanks for following our progress.
The one community approach to highest good housing is eco-artistic home building that is affordable, sustainable, do-it-yourself duplicable, resource and space efficient, and consists of 7 different sustainably constructed village models. One Community is also creating an open-source duplicable city center. It is designed to be LEED Platinum certified, provide 12 guest rooms, dining for over 150 people, and laundry and recreation space for over 300 people, all while saving money, time, space, and resources. One Community's approach to highest good food is duplicable almost anywhere, scalable for different needs, more biodiverse and nutritious, part of forwarding a global open-source botanical garden collaborative, and includes 9 different free, shared, and duplicable growing environments. One Community's approach to highest good education is designed for all age groups, adaptable to any schooling environment, inspiring and fun for all participants, includes national standards, all subjects, lesson plans, teaching strategies, learning strategies and tools, classroom design, and more. The One Community approach to highest good society is globally focused, individually enriching, cooperative and collaborative, includes a highest good network and application, 4 different economic models, and combines fulfilled living and true earth stewardship for the benefit of all people and all life on this planet.